Beloved, shalom, shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Let's see. Ah, it is dark out here tonight. You need a flashlight. I just wanted you to see this moon. We're talking about love and romance tonight. We're talking about that kingdom marriage, that marriage covenant. We're talking about marriage proposals and all of that. You see the moon hiding over there. That moon is bright tonight. It has to be a full moon because I've never seen something so big in the sky in a long time. But there's cloud coverage. However, we're going to get into it. It's a little dark out here. The lights are not working on this end tonight, but we're still going to make it through, and we're still going to talk about this kingdom marriage, this marriage covenant. And I'm going to share with you a sign that I saw and share some testimonies about what has transpired already. And we're only on day 17. But even though this is only day 17, the flowers always make it bright, right? There's some light that there's always something to see, right? So we can see the victory in this time, in this place, in this season. I saw 802 for the time tonight on the Gregorian calendar, 8/17/24, which is August 8, 1724. You say, well, what does that mean? Well, I'm not really a number specialist, but I do know that 802 in Hebrew is wife. That's right, it's wife. The Hebrew word is ISHSHAH. ISHSHAH. ISHSHAH, I believe it is. However, I will definitely put it in the description so you can read it for yourself, so that you will know this is definitely a sign to confirm that this is the marriage covenant season. This is marriage season. I am my beloved and my beloved is mine. The two become one. We're about to approach that month on the original calendar, Elul. Av is what we're in right now. AV means father. Elul is a little different. Oh, good. The light's on. We can go make a move. I don't know why it took so long for the lights to come on, but I'm thankful that they're on so I will be able to see and continue with this live tonight. And so that you can see as well. So Av means father. And Elul is, I believe it's the 5th month. And Elul is the king is in the field. I am my beloved and my beloved is mine. You can reference Song of Songs. That's what you could reference. And it's in there somewhere. Look at all these beautiful flowers. I'm telling you, the flowers have more light than the lights, probably because of their rich gold color. So with all that being said, Elul is the king is in the field. I am my beloved and my beloved is mine. Song of Songs. I believe it's Song of Songs, chapter 2, verse 3. However, I will check that and make sure that is what it is. And we've got so many testimonies going on everywhere. Everywhere. There's testimonies. Everywhere you turn, everywhere you look, something is happening. Something is being confirmed. There's a sign. There's a wonder. There's a symbol. There's a miracle. There's a blessing. A promise has been fulfilled. A prophecy has been fulfilled. Hi, Logan King. Logan King. How are you doing? Logan King. That's an interesting name. Greetings to you, Logan King, and thank you for joining in. So like I said before, there are many people that are actually making it official in the land. They're getting married in this month, the next month. Some have already done it in July or June or May or April, however it is. And it's not just that the two are becoming one and that many people are joining together in the marriage covenant. Many are excited about their first baby, second, third baby, fourth baby, fifth baby. There's celebrations everywhere. Many people are starting their own entrepreneurship, their business, their garden, their farmer, becoming farmers. There's so many different celebrations and victories taking place at the same time, simultaneously. It's popping off more than popcorn. It's like more than fireworks. It's explosive. And all of us have something to share. All of us have a testimony. All of us have a love story. But what really excited me is that when I saw 802, just before I went live on another platform, I saw 802, and 802 in Hebrew means wife. You can't make this up. I'm just saying. We have to pay attention to all of the signs and the symbols, whether it's in waking life, whether it's in a dream, a vision, through a song. So many ways that the Maker communicates with us. So we need to be alert and aware and awake, and we need to pay attention to all of the signs. Unfortunately, this tree fell down, and it looks like this tree didn't have a good time of it. Oh, so congratulations to each and every one of you, whether you're married, whether you're not married, you're unmarried, you're a bride in waiting, wife in waiting, whether you are about to get married, or whether you are one who is going to help those who are coming together in their marriage season. Maybe you're a Naomi, or maybe you're a Queen Esther, maybe you're a Rebecca or a Ruth or Naomi. It doesn't matter. Put your name there. If there's no name around, put your name there. You have something to share. There's something of priceless value and treasure within you that somebody needs to know, so they can get to the next level, so that they can be encouraged, so they will be able to celebrate you and your marriage promise. Even if you've been married 20, 30, 40, 50 years, 60, 70, 80 years, it doesn't matter. All of us have a love story. All of us have something to share. And it's not just the marriage covenant, it's the baby blessings, both natural and spiritual. It's the kingdom businesses and the entrepreneurships and the ministries, the kingdom ministries that are popping off right now. They're popping like fireworks and popcorn and all of that. So there's a lot to celebrate right now in this season, in this time. There's so much to celebrate. There are many people that are moving to different places, different regions, different territories, different nations. Maybe you're called to be a missionary. Maybe you're called to go to a different nation and be someone that helps those people in a different nation to some aspect. No matter what it is, all of us are here to do something for such a time as this. So all of us have crowns, robes, rings, sandals, boots. We have it all. We have the shofar, we have the sword, the shield, we have the tambourine, we have the stringed instruments and everything else. So whatever you have in your hand, use what's in your hand. Remember that widow who thought she had nothing, and then she had the miracle of multiplication. You may say, well, I don't know if that's going to work for me. Of course it's going to work for you. It's going to work for you because you're in the winner's circle. And you may ask, how do you know that? I just know that. I know that you're in the winner's circle and that you are going to win, and that all of your promises and dreams and visions are going to come to reality. They're going to be manifested in the land. It's going to come to fruition, and you're going to have a time of celebration, because this is the celebration time. This is the celebration time. This is the victory time. This is victory season. And you may ask, well, how do you know that? Well, there's so many testimonies and so many that say they had answered prayer. So I just know that I know that I know that it's your time to shine. It's your time to be promoted. And it may not be through a career or a job. Your promotion may come through ministry, kingdom ministry. So don't be discouraged. Don't be disappointed if you seem to think that it's not going anywhere as far as what you were doing before, because everybody in this season, it's a new season, a brand new season. Everybody is being stirred up and everybody is being pushed to roar like the lionesses, because this is the rising of the women too. And of course, the lions are being stirred up, which is represents the kings and the queens. So it's not just one part, all the parts work together. It's for the women, the wives, the queens. It's for the men, the husbands, the kings. It's for everybody. It's for the boys, the girls. Nobody's left out. Everybody is included. It is a kingdom family. All of us are one under one true ruler. Yes, so grasp it. Incline your ears to hear the true voice of truth, and be sure that you are asking and seeking for the spirit of truth. None of us want to be deceived. Darkness is not our portion. Deception is not our portion. Disease is not our portion. Disaster is not our portion. Destruction is not our portion. Death is not our portion. So you have to declare and decree over yourself and your family, your region, your territory, your nation, your state, and beyond every day, life. This first thing you want to do is declare the life, and then you want to declare love. You want to declare the light. The light will shine so the darkness will not prevail. And you want to be sure that you incline your ears to hear the true voice of truth, so you will know the truth. The truth leads to divine freedom. The truth is going to set the captives free. It's going to break the chains. So you may say, I can't get to this place. I need to get there. I cannot get there. We can speak words into the atmosphere to change the atmosphere, to cleanse the atmosphere, to recalibrate the atmosphere and the climate and the environment in which we are, and even places that we are not. So all of us are called to be watchers on the wall. We're all called to be warriors. We're all called to be worshipers. So we should be doing it. It's 8 prayer watches with 3-hour increments. The first one starts from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. That's the first watch. And then the second one is from 9 p.m. to 12 midnight. That's the second watch. Then the third watch is midnight to 3 a.m. And then the next one is 3 a.m. to 6 p.m. and it goes all around the clock. But we know, we have to understand that the clock in the calendar is more natural. We need to know the spiritual seasons and times, and that means that our spiritual senses have to be sharpened and heightened. We have to have discernment, clarity, understanding, revelation, knowledge, illumination, and all that we need to rightly divide the truth. We can't just hope or think or we can't have a question mark. We have to know that we know. We have to be certain. We have to know that we know and be certain of what we are seeing and what is revealed to us to be the truth. We need to have confirmations about it. We can't just hope that it's true or think that it's true. It really has to be the truth, like 1 + 1 = 2, and 2 + 2 = 4, and 4 + 4 = 8, and 8 + 8 = 16, and so on and so forth. And 12 + 12 = 24. It has to be that exact. And 7 + 7 = 14, and 5 + 5 = 10, and so on and so forth. So if you are actually seeing double numbers like 22, 33, 88, 44, numbers like that, if you're constantly seeing numbers, especially if you're seeing 333 or 33333 or 88888 or numbers like that, like especially if you're seeing 2222, if you're seeing a sequence of numbers that are like that in 2s and 3s and 4s and 5s, that is a clear indication that something is definitely shifting in your life, specifically because you saw the numbers yourself. regardless of whether it's on a clock, a calendar, license plate, the time, wherever it is. If you are seeing these numbers, it is something specific for you. So you have to take it back to the maker, to the ruler, El Shaddai, El Elyon, Adonai, Yah, whatever name you use for the maker. Be sure that you know the maker as the maker, and that you know the maker as calling you friend, because we're to be royal heirs and friends. We're not really to be slaves, of course, or servants. To some point, we are to be obedient always to the leaders, but when the leaders go against the true ruler, El Shaddai, we cannot be obedient to them. We have to always obey El Shaddai above everyone and everything else. That is our mandate. To make it clear, that is how we are covenant keepers and keep the covenant. We have to rely on our true power source, our true provider, who is El Shaddai, Yireh, Yireh. So it's best that we don't allow ourselves to be led astray by what is false information. We have to test everything. Everything has to be tested and tried and tested again to be sure that it's the truth. Just like 24 plus 24 equals 48. So as we move forward, we are going to talk more about the wife. The wife is important. The wife is very important. But if you're already a wife, you still need some tools. You still need some information so that you will definitely be on the right path and the right track. You don't want to be on the wrong path or the wrong track. So what is it to be I don't want to use the word good, because good wife just seems like that's mediocre. What does it take to be an excellent wife? A wife who is excellent, who carries the excellence and the grace and the love and the kindness and the compassion and the sincerity, and you want to be an authentic wife. You want to be a wife that pleases the maker, the creator of all, El Shaddai. You want to be a wife that knows how to love people, not just your family, or not just those that you know or close to, not just your immediate circle, so to speak, but you want to be loving and kind to all of humanity and all of creation wherever you go. You want to be sure that you carry that perfect love and that perfect life and that perfect love and that perfect life and that perfect light and that perfect truth, that in every way you want to be perfected. And you want to feed your spirit constantly, because when we feed our spirit, we can't lack anything if our spirit is fed properly. If we have the right spirit, everything else lines up. So we have to continuously feed our spirit. We have to be bold and courageous and be strong deep down inside. The way that we gain strength and keep strength is by depending completely on El Shaddai and nobody and nothing else. We can't even depend on ourselves. We can't even trust ourselves. Sometimes we're not even a true friend to ourselves. Isn't that something? So as you go forth, remember, a wife is a wife for life. In the kingdom, marriage, in the marriage covenant, it is one wife for life. It is one husband for life. The two become one. I am my beloved and my beloved is mine. The two are better than one. And the two come together to do everything together. To do that kingdom entrepreneurship, that kingdom business, that kingdom family, and take care of those kingdom babies, whether natural or spiritual. We are entrusted with others in our lives so that we can love them and care for them the right way, with the right heart, with the right mind, with the right attitude, with the right spirit. We always want to be kind. And yes, there are difficult people that test us, but still, we need to always be kind and loving. We should always treat others in a manner of which we would like to be treated. We should always put others before ourselves and be others centered. And we should always be kind and loving and loyal and faithful and true. And with our kingdom spouses in our kingdom marriage, we should always be ones who are demonstrating perfect love, kindness, humility, monogamy, transparency, intimacy, innocence, purity, and even deeper than that. We always want to be pure in our motives and in our actions when it comes to our kingdom husbands or kingdom wives, however it goes. Just remember, it's just two. It's not 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, it doesn't work like that. We have to be faithful and loyal and true. We have to love and respect and honor and reverence the ruler of all, the maker, the creator of all. El Elyon, El Shaddai, Adonai, Yah, Yireh, Raphael, whatever function, whatever name or title you have for the creator, we have to reverence the maker above everyone and everything. And we should always honor our mothers and fathers, even those that are not our own mothers and fathers, the spiritual mothers and fathers. They go through the fire for everybody, because most of them are gatekeepers. Most of them are ones who are in ministry full time. So we need to think about all of that. And one last thing, we have to fund the kingdom family. We have to fund the kingdom family and starve or not fund that is which does not support the kingdom family. Of course, you know exactly what I'm saying without me actually pointing it out and saying it. So we have to be mindful of who we support. We don't want to support the wrong people. We don't want to support people that suppress people or oppress people. As we know, women have been suppressed for many centuries, many decades. And this is a season where women are going to be vindicated. The little ones are going to be vindicated. But I'm telling you, the kingdom family as a unit, as a whole, is going to be vindicated. And so is humanity. Because I'm telling you, the animals and the angels are crushing it. They're crushing it at keeping the covenant way better than humanity is. Humanity is not passing the test. Humanity is compromising, complying, bowing, condoning, and all of that. And we have to get far from that. We've got to be set on fire. We cannot be warm. We cannot be cold. We cannot waver back and forth between two opinions. We cannot do any of that. We have to make up our minds and know that we know that we know, and stand up for justice and righteousness. If you see somebody that was mistreated or unfairly treated, don't be silent and say it's none of my business. Don't do that. That's not the right way to go. When we see something, we need to do something. That is what it is. That's what it all boils down to. We cannot be silent. We cannot be quiet. We cannot be muted. None of that. And we cannot go around being a doormat either. That's not being a peacemaker. So women are usually nurturers. Women are usually activists and advocates and peacemakers. Women are usually ones who can bring solutions to conflicts because we know how to do it. We're wired that way. It's in our DNA. It's the way we've been made. So people are not making people. And people are not truly making places or things. Everything has been created by the one true creator. So we have to stand in the gap to make up the hedge for all of humanity, for all of creation. We have to fight, not with natural weapons, but with spiritual weapons. We have to fight for the kingdom family, for the kingdom marriage, for the marriage covenant, for the kingdom businesses, the kingdom entrepreneurships, the family businesses, the small businesses, the farmers, and everything else in between. It's a fight. We got to fight for the babies, the children. And there's no respect to person in a sense in the kingdom family. People, Humanity is nations, tribes, and tongues, and we are in regions and territories. We are not colors. We are not religions. We are not traditions. We are not any of that. We are so much deeper than that. We have something of greatness inside of us. It only has to be pushed out, birthed out, just like a woman in labor giving birth to her babies or baby. Now, let's get into the good of the good, the great of the great, or whatever you want to call it. I saw at least 6 to 7 couples yesterday holding hands. Now, I didn't get to talk to all of them. However, I saw at least 5 pregnant women, I would say. Approximately 5 women that are pregnant over the last 2 days. That is clearly a sign of something. Something is shifting. Something is breaking. And we have to continue to be those that shift atmospheres, those that break chains, the chain breakers, the bondage breakers, those that shift atmospheres, and watchers on the wall, and warriors and worshipers. We have to do it all. So as you go forth, remember, there's something for you to do. Write the vision and make it plain and run with it. There's something for you to do here and now, right now. There's something for you to do. It's like climbing. It's like going up steps. As you see this wall in the background, it's like going up steps. Look at this. Step, 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 and you go higher and higher and higher and higher. It's so amazing. You climb higher, you push. It's really not about anything else except for taking action. And all of us need to take some kind of action so that we can bring solutions to conflict, so that we can help someone else to get to their next level, so we can help somebody else, so we can celebrate somebody else's victory with them. We are blessed to be a blessing, and we are here for such a time as this. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, connect. Definitely, we want to hear from you. You can reach us definitely on many different links, and I will put all of that in the description. Thank you so much for joining in today. Thank you so much for connecting with us. We go live periodically, almost every day, on some platform talking about the kingdom marriages, the marriage covenant, the marriage promise. And we are ready to roar. We are ready to roll. We're ready to shake the nations. That's right. We're going to shake it up, because the makers are already shaking it up, and we're going to help to shake it up even more. We have to speak the truth in love. We have to speak those things that are not as though they are, without all the religions, traditions, legalism, bondage, without all of the indoctrination, and without all of the information that is not the absolute truth. We have to go forth, and we have to do it, and we have to do it the right way, in the right manner, at the right time. We have to do it. We have to go, and we have to speak it out. We have to say it. It may not always be easy for others to receive it, but the truth should always be accepted. Lies and what is not true should be what people really do not want to hear, and what they reject. Nobody should ever reject the truth, because the truth will always stand, and a divided house will never stand. A divided nation will never stand. It will fall down. So, yes, we are to testify, and we are to prophesy. The maker always has good news. It's always good. And even if it's not good, if it's a negative, the maker is going to turn it into a positive. So there's no reason to fret. There's no reason to fear. There's no reason to doubt. Worry should not be in your vocabulary. So the words matter. So when you speak words, be sure that those words are life-giving. Be sure that those words are loving and kind. Be sure that those words have light to them. So as you go forth, We are blessed. We're blessed in the city. We're blessed when we come. We're blessed when we go. And we're here for such a time as this so that we can speak love, so that we can speak life, so that we can speak light, and so that we can speak truth, being the hands, the ears, the eyes, the hands, the feet for the Maker, Adonai, the creator of all. And we are to defend life in all life forms for all of humanity and all of creation. We should always choose life. What we choose and what we speak is going to be our portion. So be sure that you choose carefully and choose wisely. Thank you so much for joining in, Logan King. And if you're interested in connecting, I will put all of the email links and all of the group links into the description once the live is uploaded, and you can connect and you can like, you can share, subscribe, connect with us, and we're here to bless one another and celebrate one another. So congratulations to each and every one of you, because you are in the winner's circle. You are winners. You are winners. You have won. Don't let anybody disappoint you or discourage you. When one door or window closes, believe me, the Maker opens up another one, because the Maker has all power to do all things. It's not a person. It's not a place. It's not a thing that holds your future in the hands of whatever it is or whomever it is. It is only the Maker, El Shaddai, El Elyon, Adonai, Yah, Yireh, Raphael. Raphael is the great physician. So whatever you need, go to the Maker and get it. Go back to the garden, return to the garden and live the natural way. It is the best way. Look at the animals. The animals are crushing it. The angels are crushing it. They're not relying on anybody or anything except for the Maker of the heavens and the earth. So I'm going to close out and I'm going to declare and decree this night. Avinu Makino, our Father, our King, we come boldly before your holy throne of grace. We thank you for every good and perfect gift. You are the potter and we are the clay. You are the Maker, the creator of all. Adonai, El Shaddai, El Elyon. You are our power source. You are our provider, our protector. You are the greatest physician. There is none greater than you. Who can compare to you? Absolutely nothing and nobody. You are a master architect and painter, greater than Michelangelo or anyone else, because you created Michelangelo. So let us hear your voice clearly, so a stranger we will not follow. Open up our spiritual senses and heighten our spiritual senses and sharpen our spiritual senses so that we can know what it is we know that we need to know, so that we can know that we know, so that we can do what we need to do in this spiritual season and in this spiritual hour. We thank you for every good and perfect gift. We thank you for giving us everything that we have. It's already inside of us. We only need to be stirred up so we can push it out. So we thank you. We thank you for giving us what we need, for giving us the keys to unlock doors that need to be locked. Giving us keys to unlock doors that need to be unlocked, and for giving us the divine plan so that we can write the vision and make it plain and run with it. And we thank you for giving us the divine revelation and the signs for the marriage covenant, the marriage season. The marriage is here. It's ready. It's waiting for us and knocking us down. The prophecies are taking us and chasing us. So we thank you that it's here. We declare and we decree that every marriage union that you have joined together, nobody can separate. The two will become one. It is done, Teleo, and we thank you and we say, so be it. And we give you all the glory, honor, and praise. Father of all fathers, Maker of all makers, we thank you for this marriage season in Kayet's summertime. We thank you. We thank you and we thank you. And we will prophesy. We will testify. We will share the love story. We will share so everyone in every nation, every tribe, and every tongue will know that it was your mighty hand, El Gabor, that put it together, because you're the ultimate matchmaker and you're the only true Cupid. And we thank you. We thank you for sustaining us and keeping us. We thank you for giving us creative ideas so that we can create wealth, so we can leave a legacy to our children's children. And we thank you and we say, Talio, it is done, it is finished, teletestai, so be it, amen. And sweet sleep to each and every one of you, and Shavui Tov, have a good and sweet week. Make it pop this week, I'm telling you. Testify, go into this week being encouraged, go into this week with the oil of joy, the garment of praise, and the beauty to walk in holiness. Know that you are a masterpiece. You've already been made, and you've already been chosen from the Maker to do what it is you have to do in this land of the living. So go forth and do it. The only approval you need is from Adonai. You don't need the approval of people. You do not need the approval of people or systems in the land, because you are part of an unshakable, unbreakable kingdom. Shalom, Shavui Tov, sweet sleep. See you again on the next live. Congratulations to all of you. Mazel Tov, and Tov Baruka.